Hi there, this is Jace. Today I'll be having a look at Pocket Informant on the iPad and the Dell Streak. For those that have not seen or heard of the Dell Streak, this is one of Dell's latest devices coming out in the market. It's a bit of an in-between device really. It's touted as a tablet, but it's also touted as a smartphone. Currently, initially we came out with Android 1.6. Now, with the update being done over the year, you can now get 2.2, and most Streaks coming out, at least now or at least after December, will be running 2.2. Basically, it's comparison size just to start you off. We have the standard iPhone 3G over here with an OtterBox communicator, and then we have the Dell Streak. Dell Streak is 5 inches, and then we're going into the iPad. This version is the iPad 3G. So this is just more of a comparison size really, just to get the idea of the size frame. So we'll just put that off to the side. I'm going to start with the Dell Streak. As you can see, it is running 2.2. Now this has got Dell's new UI interface called Stage running through it. But today I'm going to be looking at Pocket Informant. If I can find it here. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down at the moment, and then I'll turn on the iPad as well. So lock it. Okay, so this has been updated to 4.2, which has only just come out recently. So just open up Pocket Informant as well, and we'll go to today as well. So first of all, I'm going to start with the Dell Streak. Now, the Dell Streak is my main device. It is a device I'm using constantly. Previously this year, I had the HTC version running Windows 6.5. I had a custom ROM on it that got me to 6.5.3. It was fine, excluding the parts that it was actually crashing all the time, having to restart it. But that pretty much goes hands in hand with Windows Mobile. To make matters worse, I actually had an OtterBox Defender case on it, so having to take that off all the time, it did get a little bit too much. Hence, I've gone to Android, which I haven't had any issues with running Android. There's only been a few instances where I've had, say, an application that's actually quit, but then, go back into it and it's fine. So, this is Pocket Informant's latest version. If I just go in here, so the current version is the public beta. I'm running here is version 1.00b, build 3837. So this is a public beta. This has been out in the market just for a little bit for people to test. So far I've found it's been quite good, a lot better than, say, the Windows Mobile one. I always found that the Windows Mobile one had way too much menu systems that you could actually tweak and stuff like that. For most people, it's just so much easier just to go to a couple of options and go from there. At least this one, it does have a lot more than, say, the iPad, which I'll show you in a minute. But basically, a lot less than, say, the Windows Mobile version as well. So, what do you get with this one? Well, this is a today view. The red line actually basically shows you your current time of the day. Being that it's Sunday today, don't really have much on here. Now down the bottom you have your menu system. So this is currently the view that we're in today, which is show me today. The next one is your week view. So it's actually showing you, just put it onto landscape a little bit easier. So it's actually showing you what's coming up. Next is my month view. So I can click on here and it'll actually show me down the bottom here. Says that on the 17th I have some conference calls. And then I'm going into my list view and then my tasks. So basically very similar with the options in regards to where you can go. You can swipe for the dates. This is going back into November a few weeks ago. And then let me just twist this around so the menus are where I want it. I can go to today with the buttons. So the menu buttons on the Dell Streak are down the right here. So this is my main button to get to the menu information, which on here you have again Settings, go to tomorrow, which is the one I'm already in today, previous it was today, new task and new event. You can use those to actually put in a new event or task. The other option is to actually click on the calendar and hold it down, and then you'll get this pop-up. And then just pop out of there. So that's basically the overall information that's on there. If I go to, say, tomorrow, couple of activities. So this will give you activity. It gives you the name of what you're wanting. I've got to call some non-warranty people tomorrow. The date and the time. 15 minutes set up for alarm. I have this on a recurring event. So this is a Monday to Friday thing for me, so it's always constant. And it gives you the information of whereabouts it was synced from as well. So overall, quite impressed with it. Very robust. Adds a lot more to what, say, the default calendar would. So I highly would recommend it, especially for work environment or someone who's just quite busy and needs to be streamlined. So I've always been impressed with Pocket Informant. They've done it with this one. Again, it's only in beta, so it's going to get better and better once more and more tweaks and fixes and resources are added to it. So keep an eye on it. Go to the marketplace. I should hopefully have the QR available in the review. If not, you'll have a link to the website to where you can get some more information on it. So next, we'll have a look at the iPad. Now the iPad has similar functions as per the Android one, but the UI on this one is absolutely stunning. My wife loves this. I'm hoping to get her iPad this week, and I can just see her using this application on a daily basis. It just gives her a benefit. She's an at-home mum. We have a 3-year-old at home with her, and we have our other 2 children at school. So it's great for her to plan her day, where she's going to be, what she's going to do, what school activities are coming up, bills, or any other information. She can actually do it, and this is great because it's visual, it's there, it's very much like a big diary, but it's electronic. So the differences between this and the Street Android version is, again, this is an iPhone running iOS 4.2, and you have tabs down the side. So you have today, then you have your weekday view, and up the top here you can do a list. You can go week, and then month as well. The today view is there. No, so at the moment, again, you don't have that availability of actually just holding your finger down. You have to go up and add a plus. Now this will actually bring up a nice little window. So again, not too much of an issue that you can't go and click on the link where you want to put it. But this is great. Nice and looking. Now one thing I do like is the landscape view. This is going to give you the today information. As you can see, there's an event I've just put in there. Menu down the bottom, I can delete it. I can add another event as well. So let's go ahead and delete that one. So I don't want to delete it. Again, very much the iPhone interface there. Down the right hand, you have your purple one, which is your actual tasks. And as you can see here, you have all your information about the task, what you can do, contents, starred, next actions, and so forth. Then you have your settings. Now this is one thing I do like about the iPad version versus the, say, the Street, not so much though, but definitely the Windows Mobile, is that you have your general settings here. Again, very small amount that you can choose from. Appearance, very straightforward. You can change the max title display, the font size, and so forth. The today settings, again, very much small amount of information. Again, everything is very much to the point. It's telling you what you can, what you want to do. Same with the settings, same with that. Whereas if you go to the Street one and go into settings, you have got all the information there, but then you've got to go through. Again, not too bad. You've got little tick buttons to do, but then I've got all these individual ones to go into week view and change these and so forth. So a little bit more to my view. One thing I didn't notice before is that you do have an export down the bottom here, export import information. So very nicely done. I can export out some information. So But my wife was very impressed with the iPad version. She could see it being her main diary information. It's going to be able for her to have all the information there at her fingertips, sync it to her laptop as a backup. Just gives her so much more robust. Like I said, she's at home. She's not going to be going out a lot. Even so, the data is still going to be available for her if she does take the iPad, or if it's just before she goes out, she can check this up to find out where she is, put the information here, and she's got it. So at the moment, they're basically with Pocket Informant on both the Dell Streak and the iPad. Which one do I use, or which one do I would use constantly? It would definitely be the Dell Streak at the moment, because, like I said, that's my day-to-day device. Which one do I like in sense of the UI and everything? Definitely the iPad. Can I use them both? Yes, I do. When I'm at home, I'll go and enter information straight away here. It's synced through to my laptop, and also the Dell synced to the laptop as well, so they can both share the information. So, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up for Pocket Informant. Definitely a way to go for the iPad. Definitely great to see that it's comes to the Android version. Even though it's in beta, it still has so much more promise out there than some of the other apps that are available, and even to a degree the default. So stay tuned for some more reviews. I'll be looking at doing some reviews just on the Dell Streak itself, and also some other apps like TweetDeck as well, which I have on both, which will be another app that I'll be looking at reviewing very shortly. So thank you very much, and have a great day.